Hello, my name is Dean Ramsden, and I am a therapeutic energy healer. When I began my career as an energy healer 35 years ago, the accepted definition of healing was to bring about the return to wholeness in the client, to take a medical approach to energy work that focused on repairing damage or improving health. These are definitely good definitions, although with a therapeutic approach to energy healing, I have found an alternate access point for clients that gives the same results, but leaves the client with more resources and positive life experiences than when they sought out help from energy healing. This access point is less about a return to a previous experience of wholeness, to a self-identity not afflicted by ill health, but rather one in which the goal of the energy work is personal growth and personal psycho-emotional process. Personal growth can be thought of not only as a learning process to increase your awareness and agency in the world, but also a way in which we come to discover our original nature, our authentic identity, one which strips away past illusions of who we are and replaces it with our true self. Like the creation of a marble statue by removing all the unnecessary stone that is there in order to reveal the form of the art itself, so we support the client in returning to his or her authentic self sense of identity and put to rest or minimize those restrictive or regressive habits that keep the client from experiencing their authentic self. This is why the chakra system, with its identified energy centers that together make up a functional system of embodied self-identity, are so helpful in the healing process. A return to wholeness as our model for healing will often stabilize us for a while, but may not advance our self-identity, our personal evolution. But if our goal is to have our chakra system function at its optimal state, then the authentic self-identity of the client emerges as the false identity. The false beliefs and unfair loyalties all drop away. I've come to appreciate the natural way in which this process of initiation and self-initiation functions in the energy healing process. We are naturally pulled towards initiation, which is the way in which our higher nature creates the opportunity for our personal evolution. The client now takes on their health or emotional challenges as opportunities for personal evolution, rather than simply a return to business as usual. The initiation by others, in this case by the healing work of the client, and the self-initiation of the client, where he or she takes up the challenge of their personal evolution, these are the leading forces in all therapeutic energy work. Yes, along the way, we will rebalance ourselves, but the real progress is when we level up our personal consciousness, we become more of who we are, we find our authentic self-identity. Therapeutic work requires coming to terms with what is, clearing away the past and its false identities, while also paving the way for the experience of the authentic or true self. Energy healing speeds up personal evolution and physical healing by charging and activating the authentic self-identity. It is our false sense of identity which keeps us looping around and around the same issues, keeps us in suffering, and stops us from creating a true sense of happiness and wholeness. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.